Marketing and sales goals. So for your group project, you're going to be working on marketing and sales goals to develop the skills to create your own. So what is a market and how do you enter? So one of the things that we're going to work on is we talked about market entry, the types of ways you can get into a market by starting your own business up, franchising, or buying an existing business. So whatever way you choose, you still have to decide on which market you should enter. Okay, so a market is an area where businesses and customers interact. So we talked about in earlier examples a farmer's market, and there might be 4 markets or 3 markets around town that you could enter to start your business in a farmer's market. Whatever market you choose, there are businesses competing against each other to attract customers, okay? And where you intersect with your business and a certain segment of the customer base, that's where you would create a space for your business to operate and be successful. This is what you would call your target customers. The customers, a small portion of all the customers that would come to your business. Those ideal customers would be your target customers. So for your assignment and for you to consider for your business is 3 questions you should be answering for a 1-year marketing plan. Is what market is the business going to enter? And the instructor will give you some more advice, and the instructions on the assignment, group assignment, will help you structure this. But the 3 questions to answer is what market is the business going to enter? What should the business sell? And if you already have a product or service, should you keep the product or service the same or should you change it? So imagine on the second question is, if you bought an existing business, would you make any changes? You might have already have a market selected for you. So you would keep selling in that same market, but maybe you might want to make some changes. And if you do change it, what would be the change? Okay, so this is the questions that we're going to answer for our group assignment, but for your own business, you may want to consider these as well. One of the ways that we can do a 1-year marketing and sales plan is by creating SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And in the group assignment, we'll give you examples of those, and the instructor will be encouraging you to create SMART goals for a 1-year sales plan. So depending on which market you're going to be entering in, how do we create a 1-year sales goal? So we want to make specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. So make sure you pay attention to the lessons in the course, and if the instructor provides you any feedback, then we work on this, okay? So the 1-year sales goals, the questions to answer is, what is the specific sales goals to achieve? And that should be in the number of units that are to be sold or the number of customers that we attract. How will the goal be measured? That's part of the SMART goal. How do we think we can achieve this goal? Is this goal relevant to the owner's goals? And when should this goal be achieved? So these are the questions you would ask when completing the 1-year sales goal in order to make it a SMART goal. Each of these is part of the acronym S.M.A.R.T. And that's what the instructor will be looking at.